Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 219 for the 3rd of September 2023. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
I'm trying to get this as fast as possible. Despite the fact that our producer over there, Chris, is going.
Yeah, because we've no stories, guys.
Because there's no stories. No stories. But we're willing to give it a go, which is what we always do. So how's things? How was your week? It was a scorcher here. Well, not that quiet. Well, I missed the first half of it, to be honest.
Very quiet. We were at Evelyn's mum's 85th birthday today.
Oh,
wow. Which was nice seeing everybody.
She drunk again.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Absolutely. she's very much the lady. No, it's beautiful weather, beautiful day today, but not really done that much apart from work and just normal stuff. I bought some guttering.
Did you?
Yes, we're talking guttering.
Why do we have 0 viewers again?
Do you know what we keep forgetting to do?
What?
You know how you said when we? Oh, by the way, guys, we're on Spotify now, right? So what you do when you're on Spotify
and Google and all the other things that people have,
we're everywhere now, right? You can't avoid us.
We're on Apple. No, you can't.
Yeah,
but people have found a way.
But they're still managing to. Anyway, but
the more we tighten our grip, the more podcasters slip through our fingers.
Exactly. But what you have to do in Spotify is you do a wee summary of what you're going to talk about at the beginning. Do you not?
Yes.
Instead of talking about guttering. But we keep forgetting to do it.
I said that about 5 podcasts ago, and I still haven't done it. I still haven't got like a little spiel.
You told me. You said to me, "This is what we need to do."
This is what we need to do.
I was like,
you know, right. I did a video the other day there, and because Anna told me to do it as well. She said, "Why don't you do like a little summary at the start?" Anyway, so I did a little summary at the start. The average views have gone from like 30 seconds, which was what my videos used to get, to 4.5 minutes.
Oh.
So I mean, it does work. So we're gonna have to do it.
We need to do it then. But we're not going to do it right now.
We're going to do it because there's no point.
No, there's no point now. We're 3 minutes in talking about guttering. Pointless. Pointless. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely useless.
What I found out about buying guttering, though, is now that we're on the subject, is it's much cheaper than I thought it was going to be. And
do you pay by the foot?
The brackets that it's meters here. Remember?
Oh.
And the brackets. I bought one bracket, a connection, and the guttering. £11. What a bargain!
B&Q.
Go there.
Yeah, stop talking about that. Yeah. Brackets.
Any amusing guttering stories?
No, none for me. No, we got ours done by a company. They came in and they have a guttering shaping machine.
Oh.
So they have basically it's a big thing. It's a thin bit of aluminum, as they call it over here, aluminum, and they put it through a shaper and it goes and it folds it. Basically, folds it into the required shapes.
Well, it forms the guttering as it
goes, and they have like different shape, like it's not molds. It's
Bart
forms
Simpson shapes.
Bart Simpson, yeah.
But
whatever shape it is.
TIE Fighter shape.
Mickey Mouse shape, that kind of thing. Talking of which, I was in Florida up until Tuesday night.
Yeah, so you were actually.
And
everyone that didn't see our Ahsoka episode would not have known that.
That's right. Yes. So you should watch our Ahsoka episodes, which are on Thursdays at 5 p.m. my time and 10 p.m. UK time. But what happened was I was flying home, and I don't know if you know, but on Tuesday, that's when Idala, the hurricane, was rolling into Florida. So we were flying out as it was flying in. And we're flying out, and I could see like 2 massive downpours, and we were like heading towards the middle of this, and the plane started to do all that kind of shaky thing. Just at that point, I saw right in front of me. I was like, "Whoa!"
Thought you were the
Yeah.
beginning of the Twilight Zone.
Pretty much, yeah. Shall we talk about the tea?
Yes.
First thing, no, that one. No, not that one either.
Uh-huh.
Jimmy Buffett, who Jodie did not know.
No.
But Paul McCartney did.
Paul McCartney did.
Paul McCartney did. 74 he was. He is the king of the sort of bum rock. I don't know what it would be, but he's
Bum
a
rock
sailor.
song.
Well, he's like, yeah, like, you know, hobo
Bum
type.
rock.
You know, yeah, like, you know, on the beach with a guitar, wasted
Hobo
away
rock.
again, and hobo rock. Yeah, have you never heard of this? Yacht rock, that kind of thing. Anyway,
Oh, yacht
just kind
rock.
of easy listening.
Where'd you get from bum rock, hobo rock to yacht rock?
Anyway,
Wow, that could be a movie.
he died.
He did.
He's 75. He's 76.
Mm-hmm.
It's a carcinoma he had, so it's skin cancer.
Yeah. I get the feeling though
Yeah.
he was more famous maybe in America.
Probably, yeah. But I mean, he was in, like, you know the movie Joe versus the Volcano.
I'm aware of it.
Yeah, at the very end of it, there's a Jimmy Buffett song that plays called Volcano. I don't know where am I gonna go when the volcano blows.
I'm not a fan, put it that way.
No.
But obviously,
you listen to Margaritaville, got to the first chorus and went, nope, not for me.
I've never heard that song before in my life.
Have you not heard
Margaritaville and Yacht
Margaritaville?
Rock doesn't. Well, those songs don't really kind of apply to my lifestyle. You know what I mean?
You live by the sea, if anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't.
That's true. I can look at yachts, I suppose,
Oh my God.
from here. But
Exactly.
other
You could go up to your roof once you fix your guttering, obviously.
than that,
And then
While I'm fixing my gutter,
climb up to the apex of the roof. You could look out and see the yachts.
I could.
Anyway, he's dead now.
He's dead.
So
R.I.P.
sad state of affair. I actually really like. I'm a bit of a fan of Jimmy Buffett, and I was a bit sad. Son of a Sailor is a favorite of mine. I love that song.
Did you listen to like a wee playlist of his songs?
No, I don't do that kind of stuff.
No,
that's just sentimental claptrap.
I've got a friend, right, and believe it or not, and every time somebody dies, he does a painting of him. It's like cashing in on, you know, it's like death, you know.
Oh no, that's not. Wait, hold on. He does a painting and then he sells the painting.
Well, he's done it to sell. He's like, oh, such and such died. There you go. Here, £100. Yeah, he's good though. He's a good painter.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to do that actually. He's very
Doesn't
good.
do that, yeah.
Not so much.
Domestic box office, Equalizer knocks Barbie off the top. I don't know what Warner Brothers are saying about that.
Never saw that coming.
Yeah. So Barbie got 4.2 million, only 4.2 million this week, which is down 25% from week on week.
Yeah.
So is the bubble bursting for old Barbie?
Well, I think it's still going to. It's still going to. Oh wow! You can't see the bubbles.
You can see it, can't you?
Yeah, but
it's
know,
fairly obvious when you look at that chart. Like,
it's still the trajectory is still better than
Oppenheimer's looking pretty good. Oppenheimer's slowly just climbing.
That's incredible, that isn't it? That's almost $1 billion.
Yeah, I think the Meg's done now. It's been there for about 3 weeks.
Yeah,
starting to slow down.
Yeah, it's done okay actually.
But it's 375 million. Not to be sniffed at.
What's that? What is that? That's Oppenheimer.
That's Oppenheimer, yeah.
What's the one that's flatlined?
Oh, this one? Guardians.
Oh, Guardians, aye.
Guardians, and then that one there is Fast 10, and then down here somewhere, where is it? Yeah, this one here is The Flash. Yeah. Which has been basically DOA for part of 2 months.
I think people are. It's out on demand now, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think it's failed there as well.
Yikes!
People are saying it's a great film as well.
Yeah,
it really is. You should watch it. It's really good. Ezra, that's a definite Ezra effect, though.
I think it is. Yeah. Um,
And the reason why I say that is because, and I think I mentioned this before, but every single review mentioned the Ezra scandal.
also, he wasn't allowed to talk.
No, I know.
During not just because sorry, it was a fly, not just because of the Screen Actors Guild, but because of they didn't obviously want him to be asked questions about certain things,
No, I know.
and so he was told not to talk to anyone. I think he gave a kind of like, "Hey, how you doing?" kind of thing, and that was about
Yeah.
it.
Well, he did speak quite a bit. He spoke to somebody in the red carpet.
Oh, did he?
Name the film.
If I was going to say, if anyone knows what the film is,
Yeah. No, he did at length, but his lawyers were
Is it
probably
Stir Crazy?
standing at the side. It was Stir Crazy, yeah. His lawyers were probably at the side going, "Shut up, shut up," you know. Don't say any more.
arguably,
Yeah, because he's these things are ongoing, aren't they?
yeah, they are. Yeah,
These issues.
yeah, the legal issues are ongoing.
The
Yeah.
legal issues are still ongoing.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a shame. It was cinema day yesterday here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. How did that go? It's long. It's a long weekend this weekend here in North America. Well,
Labor Day.
I think it might actually just be Canada and America, but yeah.
Is it Labor Day?
Labor Day, yeah.
Aye.
LABOR Day in America
Yes.
and LABOUR Day in Canada.
Yeah.
The proper spelling.
We did not take advantage because I didn't know about it until about 8 o'clock at night last night. So I was like, dang it. £3 to get into, or something like that, £3, £4 to get in.
Well, that's good.
That's all it was all day.
That's good. Still £15 for the popcorn though.
Aye, yeah. Aye. They don't cut that.
No.
I mean, to be honest with you, they probably don't. They don't really care about
Are British cinemas pretty strict about bringing food in from outside?
No.
You just bring put them all in your cargo short.
I just come straight from Asda is right beside it, so I just go straight in the trolley.
Yeah.
From Asda.
I used to go into
straight in to Odin.
I used to go in with Smarties down in my cargo shorts and I'm like, what you got in your pockets? Nothing.
You should just make that noise and say it's just me doing this.
It's just me
going, yeah.
Nolan, of course, he's happy. There's him describing Australian rules football to Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Crosses 850 million globally, so he must be happy about that. Neither of them look happy about it, but
they're making it at the time, so they didn't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they must be very happy at that. Cillian. Well, also Cillian.
I think it's Cillian.
I suppose Cillian sounds a bit silly. It's a bit silly.
Yeah.
But this is getting major Oscar buzz as well just now, and Cillian Murphy must be, up there for an Oscar contender. And people have been saying that because of Dune 2 has been delayed, it would have been probably up there as well.
Second. Hold on, folks.
Yeah. All right, sorry.
No.
So I think he's great. I mean, you've not watched Peaky Blinders, have you?
No, but what I was going to say though was that Chris Nolan has held on to this actor since since Batman Begins, I think, or wherever it was, because he played the Scarecrow in that, and you barely never know it. You wouldn't know it was him because he's got the cloth thing on him. But I mean, this has been like he's obviously befriended this guy or whatever, or just thought he's a great actor or whatever, because he is a great actor.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
I want to keep this guy on side. So
he actually auditioned for Batman though, in the.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And because of Oppenheimer and stuff and the buzz about him, the audition tapes
have
resurfaced online kind of thing when he was auditioning for Batman. But you can tell why he didn't get the Batman role. But I mean, he's a great actor. It really is. You should watch Peaky Blinders.
Oh,
it's another one of those ones that falls apart at the end. But I think that sometimes they do one season too many.
It's weird actually because I also auditioned for the Batman one, but I went in a completely different direction than most of the other ones. They all went with a low register, went with a high register.
Okay.
It was yeah. Which is, that was it. It was like it was kind of I was like it was like this is coming black.
Can my neck turn in this? Or is it my whole body? Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, sorry.
So
I mean, talking about Batman, though, the Michael Keaton coming back as Batman was just tremendous. By the way,
our Batman
and Flash, our Batman, our Batman.
Yeah. List of productions that are affected by the current strike action. Because obviously this is all we've got to talk about is a strike action. Which, by the way, we all understand why they're striking. There was actually a blow to the studios, which I forgot to bring up. The
83rd Peabody Awards is cancelled. I can't believe that. Jeez, I was looking forward to that one. Jeez. The Nicole Kidman Award. What?
The Nicole Kidman Award?
Tribute for Nicole Kidman.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? I'll tell you what, though, she is a bit of class, Nicole Kidman.
There you go. This is the thing I wanted to bring up. I think this actually came out a couple of weeks ago, and we forgot to talk about it. Did we? Did we talk about this last week?
No. Oh no, but we discussed it in chat in our not on the show.
Right. So some federal judge, don't know who it is. Read the article. A federal judge on Friday upheld a finding from the US Copyright Office that a piece of art created by AI is not open to protection. And the reason why is because it was not created by a human. And this is the whole thing about AI is the fact it's just a black box. So you don't know what's going on inside the black box. It just generates something. And it's based on the data that it receives. So whatever data set it is, which is copyrightable because it uses that data set to learn, to fire the neurons and all that kind of stuff inside there.
Yep.
So basically, you can't copyright it, which means that, as it stands now, Secret Invasion's opening credits,
that's
not copyrightable.
Whoa.
Because that was AI generated.
Aye, but not completely, was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Was it completely?
That's what they said. So by their own admission, it's not copyrightable.
Yeah, because what the judge actually said was laws are for humans.
Humans, yeah. Laws are for humans.
Not for, they cover humans. They don't cover robotics
machines,
and AI and stuff.
Human authorship is a bedrock requirement.
Yeah.
So there you go. In other words, you got to be a human to copyright something.
So what about then, right? I've been dabbling with AI, right? And my last 2 paintings that I did were of a design I created in AI.
So my argument for that is, so you took that as inspiration for the work that you did. So your work is copyrighted.
So that's fine. I've made it, so it's fine.
So it's when you take something that's like, let's say, for example, you write a book and you say, hey, write me a book in the style of Stephen King, but it's like a John le Carre spy thriller. And it goes away and generates all the chapters and all the words and all that kind of stuff. Does sound good, doesn't it?
Does sound good, yeah.
You can't copyright that because all you did was give it some input and then it goes away and finds some information about it.
There's definitely got to be loops to that, because do you know what else? If I was to post up the raw image of what I'd created in AI, that is not copyrightable. But because I've painted it and created my own version of the image that I've created in AI, then that would be.
I think it's the entire. I think it's the work in its entirety is created by AI. So if I go into Photoshop and I look at a picture that I've done and I'm like, I like it, but I don't want a speedboat in the background, and I do content aware fill, that's me using a tool to get rid of that speedboat in the background because I just want a flat lake. I don't want a speedboat on it. So that's AI, me
Mhm.
using AI as a tool in my creation. And
Mhm.
that's fine because it's my piece of work. I took the picture, I manipulated it, and it's my work. I didn't ask a computer to generate that image and then pass it off
I
as a piece
yeah.
of art.
I saw a really interesting video on YouTube, and it was a guy who was looking at Amazon, and it was kids' books, right? And he's
Mhm.
like, right, these there's like 5,000 reviews, and
Mhm.
he's selling this book for like $7, right?
Yeah.
And so he's like, if I go in AI and say I want a rhyming book about a bear that
Yeah.
does this, make it like 25 pages long or what,
Mhm.
in Chat GPT,
Yeah.
then he basically used that as his text, and then he created the images in Mid Journey, and he uploaded a picture of the thing that he wanted. The kind of, so it was a consistent image of the bear or whatever it was. I can't remember.
Mhm.
So the whole thing was created in AI.
Not copyrightable.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's done a whole book,
He's done a whole book and it's not copyrightable.
it's not
No.
copyrightable
No.
because it was made in AI.
Because it's made in AI.
Yeah.
Human authorship
Yeah,
is the bedrock requirement.
yeah, yeah.
And so if it's not created by a human, it's not copyrightable.
It's fascinating, I think, actually.
Mhm. It does
Really
remind
is.
me that, remember the picture of the bonbon monkey
No.
that took the picture with the photographer's camera, and then the photographer tried to sell the picture, and they're going like, "Well, it's actually the monkey pressed the button." He's going, "Yeah, it's my camera," and it was like a whole big. I can't remember what happened with that case, but
Right.
it reminds me a bit like that.
He was he trying to. So was it the fact that the photographs were taken by a monkey, or
Yeah,
the fact that the photographs were that good? What was the?
yeah. Let's see what he's got here. Monkey selfie copyright dispute. There you go. See, this guy
Oh
gets
yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
photogenic, most photogenic
Uh-huh.
monkey in the world.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So the fact that he never took that picture.
yeah, Slater. So
Wow. Right.
Slater has argued that he has valid copyright claim because as he engineered the situation that resulted in the pictures by traveling to Indonesia, befriending a group of maquettes, and setting up a camera equipment in such a way that a selfie might come about.
Mhm.
Wikimedia Foundation's refusal to remove the pictures from Wikimedia Commons was based on the understanding that copyright is held by the creator, that a non-human creator, not being a legal person, cannot hold copyright, and the images are thus in the public domain.
Yeah, but he set it up for it to do that.
But that's the thing is like, so if I get a drone,
Surely he set that. Well, he set that up. So
yeah, but if I buy a drone, right,
Mhm.
and then I put it in the air, and then I fly around and I take a picture, like I
Mhm.
tell the drone to take a picture, and then the drone takes the picture of it. That's my image, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same thing if I have a camera as well. Like
but
if I set a camera
that.
down, I set a timer on it, 3, 2, 1, go, and then I run
Uh-huh,
back 20 feet and then stand in front of the Eiffel Tower going like that. That's my image.
uh-huh.
I took
But
that
then
picture.
but that's different to the AI thing we're talking about because
Well, it's not because
you know
this is similar. This one here because this is a
it's
monkey that took
similar.
it, which is a non-legal entity. Not
Mhm.
it's a non-human creator.
That's a funny picture, though.
It's a great picture, and by the way, this is why the guy's annoyed about it is because he's going like, I took that picture, not the monkey.
And we're
I
going a
made that
bit
picture
down
happen.
it absolutely did.
Anyway,
We're
I want
going
to
down
see
a bit
what
of a
happens.
rabbit hole here, but have you seen the the guy that set up the camera, and there's a chipmunk coming in and eating food that he's left? Look for that
Uh-huh.
chipmunk selfie eating. Can you find that? Or are you still looking at
What's it? Yeah, sorry, I was trying to find it. If I
that?
can't see it.
Chipmunk selfie eating video or something. Uh, um, It's not. Oh, was it a chipmunk? Was it a gopher? Was it a gopher? Try gopher.
I'm gonna pull this over onto here just in case we get some weird things. Was it gopher?
I think it was a gopher. Selfie eating.
Oh, guy catches adorable groundhog eating his
Yeah,
vegetable.
that groundhog. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
Man, this is funny.
Yeah.
This is funny.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
we're going off on a
And
tangent here, but
And apparently he does it in front of the security camera.
this is it.
He
Oh,
does it.
man.
He does it. He goes and grabs the food and then goes over to the
Uh-huh.
security camera like, "Look
Oh,
at
it actually
me."
goes over. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
it goes
it's
over.
not. It's not there.
All right,
Look
okay.
at him.
So it's- it's just- So he's basically stealing the guy's vegetables and rubbing his face in it by sitting in front of his security camera. And
Yeah. He just grabs the vegetable and goes over to the security camera and goes,
brilliant. I love it.
so good.
He's making money out of that,
I know. Yeah.
you know, on YouTube.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
let's go back.
who know? I mean, sorry, but the AI thing. How does
AI.
anybody know that? I suppose
You
it's
can
kind
tell.
of obvious. You can tell. You can tell.
There's how many fingers are on the human hand, Jody?
Well, the hands are that hand issue is getting fixed though. I mean, I had Midjourney for a wee while there, and I was messing about with it. I didn't get the premium version.
Yeah.
It's like £30 a month, but that is a very, very clever tool. And now they've seen videos getting made on it and stuff. They're a bit janky and stuff, but you're talking about the
I saw that there's a video and it's like a weird morphing dream as it goes down a path.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't watch
I
it.
actually quite like how weird that
Gives
is.
me a headache.
But that'll stabilize though, and in time.
Yeah.
As it gets better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So there's a whole bunch of awards for rich people. So the Academy Honors, the TCA Awards, the AFI Lifetime Achievement Award, Daytime Emmys, Primetime Emmys, Tonys, Peabodys, ESPYs, you name it, all of that stuff. Films that have been pushed back. The ones that we're sort of interested in is Avatar 3, 4, and 5. They're getting pushed back to the 2025, 2029, 2031. 2031?
2031?
I'll be 60.
Jeez.
Actually, how old will James Cameron be in 2031? 80?
Jeez. 2031?
Alexa, how old is James Cameron?
James Cameron is 69 years old.
69?
69, so he'll be 70. He'll be 80.
80.
Avengers Secret War pushed to 2027. I mean, that might just be because of a court case. The Kang Dynasty is also 2026.
Another court case.
That's out of sequence. Yeah, that's another court case. The Batman Part 2 filming postponed until 2024, which means it's not coming out till 2026 probably. Which might kill it, to be honest. Because folk will be like, it's 4 years ago.
No, I don't think so.
I'm looking forward to it. I think Robert Pattinson did a great job as Bruce and
I
Batman.
actually think that is my favourite version of Batman.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's up there. I mean, Michael Keaton's still my favourite, but still, in recent memory, that's my favourite. I like that kind of they called it emo Batman at the time, but I like it. It's a good.
It's proper detective Batman.
Yes, exactly. It's proper detective. It's Dark Knight detective stuff.
Yeah,
and I love that. I love those comic books.
Yeah, me too.
So good. Blade. Oh, Blade. Will we ever see you?
Blade has been in pre-production for about, don't know, how long?
Since they announced it. I mean,
when they announced it about 12 years ago. Am I exaggerating?
His version of Blade.
It's going to get to the stage where he's going to be too old to play him.
It is, yeah.
At this stage, jeez.
Brave New World premiere pushed to July 2024.
Does that mean that's been filmed? That means that's been filmed then.
Yeah, it could be actually. Yeah. I would have thought so.
Mhm.
I don't know what Challengers is. Do you know what Challengers is?
No.
Romantic sports comedy drama. Yeah, not interested.
I'm out.
Cleopatra.
Mhm.
Script production. So that's not coming out anytime soon.
No.
Community, the movie, it says filming expected to begin mid 2023, but that doesn't make any sense.
No.
June, which was supposed to come out this year, they've been running a whole series of adverts. They're doing there's magazine covers and there's like all this, that, the next thing coming out. No, that's gone. That's March next
I
year.
feel like that's a total bummer because that must have been ready to go.
Yeah, and so the only reason they're not doing it is because they can't get Timothy Chalamet or Zendaya or any of the cast out
To
on
do
the
the-
carpet.
To do the promotion.
Yeah, to do promotion stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a big movie and they need the actors there to push.
Yeah. Mhm.
El Muerto, which is the Sony Spider-Man universe, release date delayed indefinitely.
Oh dear.
Cancelled? Anyone? Cancelled?
Yeah, I know.
Fantastic Four's been the premiere has been pushed to May 2025, which I'm not sure what
Has
that.
that even been cast?
I don't think it has.
It must have been secretly, but we've not been
Yeah.
announced. It's not been announced.
No. Godzilla versus King Kong or Godzilla X King Kong New Empire.
Right.
Okay.
We had a trailer for that, did we not?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
But the premiere has been delayed till April 2024.
Yeah.
So, Craven the Hunter. Again, the premiere's been pushed back to August 2024. Crazy. Beyond the Spider-Verse premiere delayed indefinitely.
Oh dear.
That's not so good.
You've not seen the second one yet, have you?
No, I've not yet. No. Thunderbolts has been the pre-production has been paused. Good luck.
I find it weird that there's some movies that have actually been released that are in this list. Though.
I know this is
Still
weird.
a Michael
This
J.
is recent.
Fox.
Yeah. Tron Ares production postponed indefinitely. Oh, Tron, no one loves you.
No, we do.
We do. I was in the Magic Kingdom. I had a chance to go on the Tron light cycle ride thing. Didn't bother.
No.
And then the rest are untitled versions. The Ghostbusters Afterlife, yeah, that's been filming just up until the strike.
I feel as if that was ready to go as well.
Yeah. No Way Home development writing has halted. Resume conclusion of the strike for No Way Home. There's a Star Wars film coming. No, there isn't.
Well,
no, there isn't.
Kathleen Kennedy says there is.
Well, there's the Filoni Favreau verse one coming, but
we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that until after Ahsoka.
Ahsoka wraps, yeah, and I think maybe the next season of Mando. Not sure, but anyway, so the premiere's pushed to 2026, and then the other Star Wars film is pushed until December 2026. So that's 3 years away, almost. Yeah, 3 years away.
Wow.
Sequel to Mario Brothers movie production has been suspended, but not indefinitely because they made billions, so they're not going to do that.
Yep.
And then that's the list of the films. So there you go. Sad news, I'm afraid.
I wonder when this will all wrap up and get sorted.
November, I think.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, the actors don't have a big giant war chest. I'm not talking about like Dwayne the Rock Johnson or multimillionaire type actors. I'm talking about actual rank and file actors. And the studios are just waiting it out until they get hungry.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do.
The kind of low down actors.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I feel sorry for them,
It is. It sucks because it's like they work and like you're every week is a job interview.
Yeah.
And it's stressful for people to have that. So it's not a great situation.
Are they going to get what they want? I don't know.
I mean, smaller companies are giving it to the actors.
Mhm.
Like smaller production companies smaller studios are giving it to the actors.
Yeah.
So I don't see why bigger studios can't.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, they're talking about like out of Disney's profits is like $80 billion or something they made last year. So this is before EBITDA or whatever it's called, the earnings before tax and all that kind of stuff. But they're asking for like a something percent rise, which is about point something of a percent
Mhm.
of that EBITDA value, which is not a lot of money.
No.
Point something of a percent. That's all they're looking for on the Disney's bottom line.
Wow.
It's not a lot. And Disney's like, Bob Iger's like, no, you get nothing.
Bad Bob. We've got Bad Bob now.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah, careful what you ask for. That's our fault.
It
We
was.
wanted Bob back because we didn't like Bob,
But
and now Bob's back.
We get Bad Bob.
Yeah, now we get Bad Bob. It's not good.
Bad Bob's not good.
Let's talk about the 50 best movies on Netflix right now. So while we're waiting for new content to arrive, there's still content already out there. I just thought we'd go through this list.
Nice one.
Because I think there's things in here that you've seen. There's things in here that I've seen. And maybe we can talk about those things that we have seen.
And things that we've not seen.
And things that we've not seen. Yeah. Things that we might be interested in.
Oh.
So first one is Set It Up. This is a Zoe Dutch romantic comedy. Pass?
Okay. No, not interested.
No. Next one is You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah.
Nope.
Sam and I are going to watch this this week.
All right, okay.
She's working. So Idina Menzel's in it again with Adam Sandler. And
Bat Mitzvah? I always thought it was Bar Mitzvah.
No. Bar Mitzvah is boys, Bat Mitzvah is girls.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so ignorant. I did not know that.
You didn't know who Jimmy Buffett was this week, so
I didn't know. Well, I feel terrible. Especially now he's died.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
You could have been right. You could have been a parrot head.
Aye.
Vince to the left, Vince to the right, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Heart of Stone. I watched this. We'll get to that in what you're watching.
I've started watching it.
You start watching it?
Not get through it all.
We'll get to it. I'll discuss and later on.
Okay.
The Fundamentals of Caring.
No.
Paul Rudd, Selena Gomez.
All right.
2016 original. Is this 2016?
Is that the kid from?
Craig Roberts.
Oh no, it's not. I thought it was the kid from Shazam, the disabled kid. But
don't know who he is. He's from Wales.
I've seen him. Was he not in that? Was he not in that movie Submarine?
Was that about making sandwiches?
No, you're thinking of Subway.
Oh right, okay. No, I don't know.
Right, okay.
I've never seen him before.
I have never seen this child before in my life.
I don't know who he is. The Deepest Breath. Have you seen this one? Deepest
No,
Breath?
I can't watch that. I can't watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I saw a clip from it, and it was of somebody dying as they surfaced. And I was I'm not watching that.
That's her. That was her.
Yeah,
that got breached there.
I'm
She
not
breached
watching
and then it's not an easy watch.
No.
It is by far not an easy watch.
Do you know, I've seen too many free climbing videos. And
oh no, I can't watch the free climbing videos.
And
sorry.
No spoilers, but
it all goes black and white. The music dies.
They don't grow to become old men. These guys,
no.
Yeah,
my claustrophobia kicked in big time watching this.
Oh, I've got that.
It's dark. It's oppressive. There's a lot of pressure, and I'm like, no, not good. Have you not seen this yet? And if not, why not?
Not yet. No. Is it good? Yeah.
It's really good.
Right. I need to see that.
Really good.
Right. Okay.
Did I tell you about Anne-Marie in this one?
No.
I said it came out because it's been out for a couple of months now. So it came out. I said, "Oh, we got to watch this because it's it's Jamie Foxx, John." But like Anne-Marie really likes Jamie Foxx and pretty much everything he's in. John Boyega and Tiona Paris is in it, and I said, "What about that?" And she went, "No, I don't fancy that." And I went, "It looks great." And showed her the trailer, and she goes, "Nah."
Really?
And so so like a week ago or whatever it was, she said, "Why don't we watch They Clone Tyrone? That looks great."
Nice one. It's
I
best just not to say anything. Isn't it?
know.
Mm.
You know me. I didn't.
Yeah,
Of course, I went.
yeah.
What do you mean by that? Just
It doesn't matter.
we've both seen this. This is a great documentary.
I loved it. Totally loved it.
Really loved it. I
Yeah,
did
me
not
too.
think they were that band.
No, me
It's
neither.
weird
It's brilliant.
because it really does kind of.
hmm
I still don't like the music, but it opened me
Mhm.
up a bit. It opened me up to those two guys.
Yeah.
And
Aye.
and it was weird as well because I always thought they fell out, and they didn't.
Mhm. No.
They were
Aye.
still pals and stuff,
Yep.
and it was
Yeah.
just a bit kind of sad.
No,
that
it was really
the
good.
fact that,
I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that.
yeah, Andrew realized that he didn't have it,
Mhm.
and he's like, yeah, "You're it." He says,
Aye,
"You can do this."
yeah, and he really came across really well in it, didn't he? I thought he was a
He
really
did,
nice guy.
yeah.
Really good.
And he kind of handled more the kind of businessy side and the sort of like
hmm
production-y, those kind of things that George
Mhm.
wasn't really interested in. Not the production side, but
Although, it wasn't as funny as the Bros documentary, but
no, the Bros documentary was hands down,
unintentionally hilarious.
hands down, one of the finest rock documentaries
Oh,
ever made.
aye.
They can't get through a scene without arguing.
Oh man, so funny, so funny.
It's brilliant, so good. The Outlaws. Have you seen this?
Yes. Yeah,
Adam
I've seen that.
Devine,
Mhm.
Pierce Brosnan thing.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I like that boy. I think he's good. I think he's funny.
He's good. He's good in Modern Family as well.
Yeah.
Plays
He's great.
Andy,
Mhm.
Andy
Yeah.
the babysitter.
Yep.
The Manny.
I like him. Pierce Brosnan's great
Yeah.
as ever.
Have you seen this one?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Riz Ahmed and Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yep. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's a
It was
cartoon.
terrific. It's brilliant.
Is it good?
Actually, it's brilliant.
Okay.
Really good. 10 out of 10. Well,
Nice.
8 out of 10.
Extraction 2.
Seen it. Yep.
I preferred it to the first one.
So did I. I did too.
I thought I like I'm gonna butcher her name. Golshifteh Farahani. She's in Invasion.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
It's a great cast.
Yeah, I really. I thought that it was. I'd say it was far superior than the first. I enjoyed the first one,
Yeah.
but for me, this was much better. It really, it doesn't. There's no moment where it kind of you're like, trim a bit off here, lads. It was like, it just goes boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, there's
and then
there's
you're like,
nothing.
whoa.
There is nothing worse when you're watching something and I'm like, this is going on a bit too long. This bit.
Yeah. No, it's
You
really
made
really
your point.
Good. Yeah, really good.
Um,
How he survived in it, though, I do not know.
Don't
But
know.
anyway, that's
No.
another story.
a man named Otto,
No, I've not seen that.
so it's a novel about a miserable old widower who gets dragged into finding new purpose in life by his neighbors. Does that not sound like a movie?
Is it a true story?
It's based in a novel.
No.
A miserable old widower who gets dragged into finding a new purpose in life by his neighbors. Does that sound like a movie that you've heard
No,
of?
No.
Gran Torino.
All right, okay. That was a good film. I like that.
That is an amazing, and I cannot believe it took me like 16 years or something to watch that.
Yeah, it's a great film. Not
Oh
to
my
be mixed up with Gran Turismo, which is
No,
out now.
that's true, which is out just now. But yeah, Gran Torino is just. Oh
Can
my
we-
god!
Can we do a small break?
Yes, we can. Let's do a small
I've
break just
lasted
now.
44 minutes.
You have. You've done very well.
Thanks very much.
Right, we'll see you folks in a couple of seconds. Mother. Have you seen this?
No,
Jennifer Lopez.
I want to see it though.
Yeah,
That
it
looks
keeps
good.
coming up.
That does
I
look
might,
good.
I might watch this one tonight. Actually,
That does look
Joseph
good.
Fiennes is in it as well.
Yeah.
Next one's another cartoon.
Mhm.
Wait, who's this? Oh, Benedict Wong's in it. I
Alright.
don't recognize that name.
not seen that one.
Is that not her from Natasha? Natasha Demetriou. Is that not her from What We Do in the? It is her from What We Do in the Shadows.
All right. Okay. She's good.
Natasha Demetriou.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's brilliant.
She's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Magician's Elephant.
Not heard of that one actually.
Neither have I. No, it's new to me. Luther, the Fallen Son. I never watched that. I never watched Luther.
Me neither, but that movie's meant to be really good.
Yeah.
That
Does
should
it-
be on the
does it-
list.
Pick off where Luther left off, or is it just like a standalone movie?
No, it's a standalone.
Oh, is it okay? So I don't need to watch like 4 seasons of Rebels and only
Read 3,000 books.
read 3 books.
No.
Too much homework. Pamela, A Love Story is a beautiful piece of television. Go watch it.
That's brilliant. That's
It's
brilliant.
amazing.
Yeah.
An hour and 52 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
You will definitely get back in many ways. It's fascinating. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's brilliant. It
Go
really
watch
is.
if you haven't seen it yet. The Strays, never heard of it.
The Strays, I feel like that was a important thing.
Classism, privilege, and perception through a unique lens, building tension. The Strays has been compared to Get Out. Ooh, okay.
Oh, I like it too.
Go on. Ashley Madekwe from the Umbrella Academy as Nev, a mother and wife who carefully curates a perfect life through details and deliberate lies. Oh, I think I have heard of this. Oh, I might watch this as well.
That looks good actually.
That does look
Jeez,
good.
I need to write these down.
I know.
I've got a pen here.
Right, write down Mother.
Right, everybody
Mother.
write these down. Mother.
Luther, the Fallen Son.
Strays. Luther.
The Magician's Elephant.
No.
The Strays. Did you get
Right,
Did you get the Strays?
I've got the Strays there.
Okay. Jung E. Oh, this keeps coming up as well.
Oh,
I'm like, I
that's-
should go and watch this.
I started watching this and it's I don't know why I didn't keep going. It's one of these really nuts, the what was that animation that we watched?
Oh,
Ganso.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, but live action. Yeah, it's a bit mental. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it. That's
Nice.
Watch the rest of that.
You People.
I've
you seen
watched that. I've seen it. Yeah.
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 Any good?
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, it was
Is it going on the
okay.
list?
It was okay. I do like what do you call him?
Eddie Murphy.
I love Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Jonah Hill. I like Jonah Hill. In fact, the cast is very good actually. Good cast.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in it. Dave Duchovny's in it.
Yeah, he's good as well. I mean, it's a little bit predictable
Right. Okay.
in a way, and it shouldn't be predictable.
And there's a CGI kiss at the end as well.
Is there?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not there. They're not together at the end.
Doggone.
Doggone, a touching family film about a beloved pet. Nope.
Can I just ask,
Yeah.
are these all available in the UK though on Netflix? Because I know
I don't even know if they're available in Canada.
Collider's like a
Let me do.
American thing.
Let's do
think-
the Strays.
I think all the ones that we've said so far are
The Strays is definitely. Oh wow! Yeah,
what?
I can't have watched this.
You've watched it?
Oh wait, I have watched it. Oh, I know what
Must have
this
been good.
is.
Must have been good.
No, it is. It's really good. Oh, damn it. Okay, no, I have watched it. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know why, but I thought it was American. It's
I
not.
knew
It's
I'd heard
English.
of it,
It's
and
English.
that's maybe why.
It's really good. Yeah,
Oh,
go watch it.
yeah, I think I know.
It looks like it. I
I've
think
not seen it, though.
the only thing I didn't like about it was it felt a little bit long. It felt a bit like it should be an hour-long Black Mirror episode. But other than that, I
Yeah.
thought it did really well.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Doggone. Rob Lowe stars. He's good.
He's
Touching
brilliant.
family film.
He's great.
Beloved pet dog. Unexpected disappearance. Young man. Life-changing journey in the woods.
Rob Lowe's
Cubango.
Rob Lowe's got a good sitcom on Netflix just now about he's going through kind of bereavement issues, and he's
Mhm.
kind of going a bit crazy,
Right.
which is good.
I did not recognize it from that picture there. That's a terrible picture for that. As soon as I saw the thing that the one in Netflix, I was like, oh, I know what this is.
Right.
Oh, Pale Blue Eye.
Nope.
Christian Bale.
Oh.
Gillian Anderson.
Oh.
Gruesome thriller reunites director with Christian Bale.
What
Bale
director?
plays a retired detective reluctantly
Easy to say.
investigating. I kind of wish the odd murder of a cadet attending a West Point academy in 1830, blending elements often associated with horror into criminal investigation and murder mystery.
Oh,
Wait a minute, is that not my
fantastic.
pitch? Was that not my pitch of John le Carre and Stephen King?
They've done it already.
We've done it already.
Yeah.
Just go watch The Pale Blue Eye.
God, that's how fast life moves these days. Wow.
There you go, just like that.
There you go.
White Noise, you told me to avoid. White
No, I
Noise.
didn't.
Yeah, Adam Driver.
I would watch that 100%. That is
You-
such a weird film.
Yeah, you
Great.
told me it was
It's like two films
disarming.
in one. It's such a strange film.
Is that Steve Coogan there?
That's Adam Driver.
Dude, he looks like Steve Coogan there.
Let me see.
No, it's Adam Driver, yeah.
It is him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don Cheadle there as well.
Don Cheadle, always good.
Sets in
Yeah, no, I would definitely watch that. Yeah.
Knives Out,
Yep.
Glass Onion.
Yep.
100% I would watch that again.
Me too.
It was
Superior
much better
to
than
the
the first
first.
one. Yeah.
Mhm.
The first one
Yeah.
was a snooze fest. This one
I
was
think the
actually
first one's overrated.
I
really
really do. Yeah.
Second one was far superior.
I think
thought.
this is much more Ryan Johnson's wheelhouse, this kind of stuff, rather than I don't know, science fiction.
Cough.
The Power of the Dog.
I could not get through that movie.
You told me that you couldn't get
Oh,
through it, and I was
man.
like, "That's enough for me." I'll
I could
see
not
you
get
guys
through
later.
it. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Well made. Cumberbatch is. I love him, but I could not get through it.
Yeah, not in this. Yeah.
No.
Prisoners.
Great film. Wow.
Hugh Jackman.
Terrific film. Yeah.
Oh, Denis Villeneuve as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, Sloan, you need to watch that one.
I do need to watch this one. I like
That's
him.
a belt.
I like
That's
his,
an absolute.
I like his
That's a
stuff.
classic, by the way. Absolute belter.
Okay. Can you write that down? So we can do a wee list at the end.
All right,
Prisoners.
okay. Prisoners.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I've not seen this, and I love
Didn't
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Mr. Del Toro.
Guillermo.
I love him, and I've not watched that. I think because I'd watched the Disney one, we were all Pinocchio'd out, and we're like,
yeah.
we're not watching
Yeah.
any more Pinocchio. You know?
I really despise the Disney one.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's the worst thing you can do to a classic like that is, and I'm talking to you directly, Robert Zemeckis. Why did you make that move? Like, why did you agree to the script with the root beer and just the whole thing of that?
No cigars,
no cigars, all that kind of stuff. Terrible, terrible ideas.
and not just that, but there's so many kind of bits they changed in it that were for the worse,
Yeah.
including toning it down a little bit and making
Yeah.
it a bit more.
But you're not
It's-
learning the lessons. It's
no.
the whole thing of the BBC blatting it, bleeping it out, and then
Mhm.
Sean Connery saying, "And that's for blasphemy." He
Mhm.
get punished
Yeah.
for blasphemy.
I tell you what, right? You know how they're doing the Snow White as well, and
Mhm.
they're toning that down completely as well.
Snow White and the Seven Magical Creatures.
Yes, and when you watch the original Snow White animated film and she goes into that forest,
Mhm.
it is terrifying. I mean, when you hear her voice singing, all she's like "la di da da da," but
Mhm.
all that opening sequence. Me and Hannah used to watch that film a lot when she was young.
Mhm.
It was her favourite film at the time.
Yeah.
And
It was Mum's favorite. I mean, she saw it when it came out.
yeah, it's a terrifying experience,
Mhm.
that beginning bit. And see if they don't make it that, or make it worse.
They're not going to make it like that. They're not.
Right.
I guarantee they're not going to make it like that because it doesn't fit with the sensibility. As far as Disney's concerned, it doesn't fit with the sensibilities of the current audience.
Do
So
you
they're
know?
not gonna make it like
Do you know
that.
who did a great job?
By the way, sorry, before you say that, the ride is terrifying.
Oh, really?
The Snow White ride is terrifying.
Really?
They actually had to dial it down a wee bit. But it's full of like jump scares, and it's more like
That's
a kind of ghost train than anything
that's
else.
it should be that, and that's
Yeah.
what they should have went down more.
It's,
Well, I'm
it's
not
still
seeing the
pretty
film,
scary
but
for younger children.
yeah. But I'll tell you who did a great job. Our pal, friend of the show, John Favreau, on Jungle Book.
Uh-huh.
The bit in the King of the Swingers part, the song.
Jungle VIP.
My God, they really made that bit dark and creepy and
did
stuff.
they?
Oh yeah.
They do the oh God, what's his name?
It's Christopher Walken that does the
Hissing
voice.
Sid.
Yeah.
They do Hissing Sid as well. Come dine with me, or whatever it is.
Well, yeah. I've not seen it
Yeah.
for a while, but
Okay.
they did a really, really, really good job in that one. I must admit. Yeah.
Do Revenge.
No.
Camila Mendes and Maya Hawke.
No, I've got a feeling that's American only.
Yeah, this is a teen comedies are made of. Okay,
No,
bye.
not for us.
If Beale Street could talk, that's
a musical, I think, isn't
it's
it?
music, yeah. Novel of the same name.
Yeah, that's meant to be good.
Yeah,
that was up for Oscars and things, I think.
Yeah,
I've not seen it, but it might be pretty good.
Yep. When Harry Met Sally, we know what that
Brilliant.
is. The Nice Guys. Have you seen The Nice Guys?
Yes, I watched the Nice Guys. Well, I've seen it before, but I watched it actually on the way to Canada last time.
Oh, did you?
It was on. I'm like, I'll watch that again.
It's a great movie,
and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
The two of them they should do another movie together.
It's Shane Black, who was involved in some of the Lethal Weapon movies. Very, very Lethal Weapon-y type. Two guys, LA. Although it's set more kind of like 1960s, 70s.
Was he not Predator?
Yeah, but he was part of the whole Joel Silver crew at the time.
Yeah. I didn't know it was him that directed that, actually.
Yeah. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep. Brilliant.
As well. Tick Tick Boom.
Seen it. Brilliant.
Really
great. Really good. Really good,
Miranda.
I thought Andrew Garfield was terrific in it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Cool. You watch it. I'm thinking of ending things.
I've watched that and I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
and
really?
I do love Charlie Kaufman.
Because he's the John Malkovich thing, isn't he?
He wrote John Malkovich, being John Malkovich.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
All those crazy things.
All the weird and wonderful stuff. Because they're all kind of sort of semi-autobiography.
Adaptation.
Yes.
The Nicolas Cage
Nicolas
one.
Cage,
That's great.
Yeah. Really good. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
I've not seen that. I believe it's
Viola Davis.
I believe that's meant to be good. She's good.
That must have been Chadwick Boseman's last film, surely.
No, is Chad in that?
Chadwick's
wow.
in that, yeah. The Good Nurse. Jessica Chastain.
But I do want to see that one actually. There's actually been a a case here in the UK about a nurse that is doing this.
This is the
similar to what he did.
this is the
Baby killer.
the neonatal units. Yeah, that was a. Olivia Colman.
Mm-hmm.
Spotted her straight away. Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I've seen
she's
that, but-
directing this.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was in my list actually.
I can't.
I do like Olivia Colman.
Yeah, she's good.
She's probably the best thing. And did you ever see The Father
Fear Street trilogy
that she was in?
Yes, I did. Yes, Anthony Hopkins. Oh my god, that's such
What
a
a
tragedy.
film. What a film!
That is
Absolutely
such a the way it plays out. It just keeps you
It is
guessing
brilliant.
the whole time.
So good.
And the bit at
So
the
good.
end, you're like, oh man.
I know. I just want my mummy. Oh my
I
god.
know.
Jeez, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Mitchell's versus Machines. Have you seen that? You've
It's
seen
bri-
that. I'm pretty sure
it's-
you've seen that.
Ah,
That was
it's
2 years ago.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Okay. Maybe
You've
I'll
not seen
watch
it?
then. No, not yet.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
To one of my all-time favorite movies of all time ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this movie just did not get any traction whatsoever. It was just a kind of
It's
I watched it
brilliant.
because, of course, our man Tom's in it.
Yep.
And you got to watch it because it's a Tom movie.
Yep.
And I watched it and I was like, this is
It
amazing.
doesn't put many foot.
Many
Doesn't
feet
put
wrong.
a, doesn't put
doesn't
a foot wrong very
he
often.
doesn't
And-
normally dip his toe in the lake of not
Yep.
success.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Do you know you take the words out of my mouth?
Can you put them back in? No, I mean he doesn't put a foot wrong, does he, Tom?
No.
Really?
Taskmaster's in it as well.
Yes.
Olga Kurylenko.
Um,
And Morgan Freeman is in it as well.
it's a great film.
Great. Enola Holmes. I like the first one. I like the second one as well.
Yep.
They're good, fun, young
Yeah.
adult
Yeah, they're
romps.
good. Yeah.
So yeah,
Definitely.
good fun times. Mank. Tried to watch it.
I never
Right.
watched that.
My entire brain just went,
No,
nope.
I did start watching it, but I couldn't get through it.
Couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It was just.
But it's
there
not even that long. Good.
There's too much happening on screen and audioly. Audacity.
We're getting words.
We're getting words mixed up. I couldn't do it.
We're
I
tagging
couldn't
words.
do it. Hunt for the Wilder People. This is Taika Waititi's second film, I think.
Was
The first one.
What We Do in the Shadows? First?
What we do with the shadows is the first one. I think this was the
Uh-huh.
second one.
You're probably right. Actually, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, because it's the kid from Deadpool too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
right.
And Sam Neill. I didn't
Sam
even
Neill.
recognise it was Sam Neill until halfway through the movie.
Sam Neill, who was in that one episode of Invasion 2 years ago, we never saw him again.
God bless him.
I know.
Why bring Sam Neill in and not use him?
I don't know.
Oh my.
No
God.
idea.
Wow.
Apple, we want answers.
Yeah.
13th.
You told me to watch that. I think, didn't you?
This is a great documentary. 13th.
I'm gonna read that.
It's all about the 13th Amendment and the sort of the repeal of slavery, but wink, wink, not really.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, devastating, and just downright a great documentary.
Mm.
Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga.
We love it.
I'm not entirely sure how many times I've seen this movie, but I don't want to say.
we do both love this film.
It's just dumb and stupid, and it's very fun.
That is fun.
And Demi Lovato's in it for about 4 seconds, which which is really funny as well. If you're expecting Eurovision to be a silly Will-Ferrell comedy, well, you're half right. It came at the right time as well. It was in 2020 during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And there was nothing to watch, and then it was Tiger King. We just finished Tiger King.
Oh God!
It was like, what
wow.
we're going to watch now? And then Song of Fire and Ice came along, and Rachel Adams is just McAdams is just
She's
in
great.
this, as she is in everything she does.
Yeah.
But she's fantastic in this.
Mhm.
Her whole she's the heart of this movie. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
The Five Bloods. I never watched this. That came out and disappeared off my Netflix. I don't know what happened to it.
I watched it.
You said it was great.
It's brilliant.
It's
not what I
Vietnam
thought.
Vets, isn't it?
It's not what I thought.
Yeah, tackles Vietnam War. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's basically I thought this was Chadwick Boseman's last movie, actually.
Right.
They were all Vietnam vets, and Chadwick was the one that didn't make it back. So they go back
right, okay.
to kind of the buried gold. with
It's
them.
got like a kind of Three Kings vibe to it.
Aye. But Chadwick kind of is like a kind of not a force ghost, but like a he's present in the company as a young man still.
Right.
They've all grown up. It's brilliant. It's really good.
Okay.
It's really great. Yeah, Spike Lee film.
Yeah. Spike
Lee joint.
Crip Camp.
Not
I've
heard of
never
that.
even heard of this. From Michelle and Barack Obama. What happened to them?
Right. Okay.
This is an
Making movies.
Oscar-winning American Factory. Oh, this is the Oscar. Oh, okay. So the first one's American Factory. If you haven't seen American Factory, go watch American Factory.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. That's my top tip. It's about. Remember, we started this podcast off with the guttering. This is about making windshields for cars.
All right, I'll score it out now.
The funny thing is, I was looking at my car. My windshield's made by the company that in Ohio or wherever it is that makes it's this company. It's a Chinese manufacturer. And they come in and of course, cultures clash because Chinese ideas are not the same as American ideas. But yeah, if they get the same team for Crip Camp, this is probably going to be pretty good. Just as great, if not better, it says. So there you go. The Irishman. There's one bit of terrible CGI in it, and then the rest of it is great.
Listen, it's a great film.
It's 3.5 hours long, but it moves along at a fair clip.
Nah, it's fine. It's great. It really is.
I can only imagine it went something like this. Hey, it's Marty. I'm getting the band back together.
Aye. My only gripe is the slow motion kicking that he gives.
Yeah, the
that
slow
guy.
motion kicking is just terrible.
But
other than that,
doing his being rude to his daughter.
Yeah. It was great seeing, Harvey Keitel and Joe Pesci in that scene there. Ray Romano's in it.
Yeah,
he's brilliant.
Yep,
is one of the is it the Buffaloni? Was it Buffaloni? I think it's Buffalino family.
And Stephen Graham's in it as well, the Liverpudlian actor.
That's right. Yeah, he's fantastic.
Which is a fantastic
in it.
scene.
It's a
scene.
good. It's
very
awkward. That bit with Jimmy Hoffa.
You turn up
the
to
clash.
a meeting dressed like that.
It's Florida.
It's like well, turns up late. Turns up late
in a not even a leisure suit. It's basically it's like a linen pair of pants and like a really flappy shirt. Dolomite is my name. Never seen it.
I've seen it. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not great, but it's good.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to run through the last couple of bits here.
I know.
Miss Americana, she's got a deal with AMC coming up, which apparently is going to save AMC and Cinemark cinemas because, of course, there's no new content, but there is from Taylor, and she's distributing it herself.
Is this concert that's going to blast everything out the water?
Eras tour. Roma, still haven't seen it.
It
won an Oscar.
No, I know.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. If you haven't seen it now, you probably should just avoid it.
Do you remember the first time we watched that? Though we didn't get it.
Oh, I know. Didn't understand it whatsoever.
And then we watched it a year later.
Yeah.
And we were like,
"This is the
best. It
best
was the
thing
funniest thing we'd ever seen, and couldn't understand why we didn't like it." So funny.
Knock Down the House is a documentary. I think I've watched this one. It's actually pretty good. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is in it. She's the sort of main focus because she was sort of new at the time in Congress. It's a good documentary. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
I watched it this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'll expect a full review in 2 minutes.
Yeah. I've seen it millions of times, but I watched it this week because Danny hadn't seen it.
Yeah. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Nope.
Private Life. This came up in my feed. Paul Giamatti and Catherine Hahn. Must be good.
Yeah.
Balancing out that plunges viewers into the frustration, anxiety, and hardship of a couple struggling to conceive, and yet never loses sight of the humanity. Well, there you go.
Sounds nice.
22nd of July, Enemy, and what's the other one here? The Meyerowitz stories, new and selected.
Okay. Is that
That's Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler,
Stiller?
Dustin Hoffman, and Elizabeth Marvel.
Oh, that's got to be worth writing down, surely.
Yeah. So that's Meyer.
Oh my god, I can't spell that.
No, I'm spelling it.
M-E-Y.
Meyer.
M-Y-E-R.
Meyer.
E-R.
Mayor.
We're talking spelling.
Mayor. Owitz. Merowitz. Or Merowitz? Merowitz.
Stories.
Stories.
What was that one before that? That looked quite interesting.
22nd of July.
22nd of July. What's that?
Far-right terrorist exploded a bomb at a government office in Norway and then made his way to a youth summer camp on an island, which
Oh
opened
no, that's
7
grim.
people. I'm not going to watch that.
No,
That's not. No.
Nope.
No. Mudbound. Southern Epic is a sprawling, rapturous piece that looks at the lives of two families, one black, one white, in the 1940s.
Can I just ask something? How much are you regretting not starting this list earlier?
I know. I'm trying to zoom right through it. Resident Evil. If you haven't seen Resident Evil now, it's a 21-year-old movie. Go watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
Beast
Actually,
of
it's
the
good.
Nation.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I've not seen that
scary.
one. Idris Elba.
Oh.
Idris. And that's us. Okay. We got through it at the end. A bit of a sprint at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we'll go back to stop sharing. We're a wee bit late, so I'm gonna just jump straight into what you watching.
I've not watched that much this week.
Oh, fuck. Right, bye everyone.
Well, we watched Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and I enjoy that more every time I watch it. There's something I get out of it more every time.
My favorite bit, Stephen Root, for me, is one of the all-time great comic actors, and he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. He is hilarious in this, and he's in it for about
the beginning.
25 seconds or something, most of the screen time.
Yeah,
and the bit where he goes like, he says, "You ever been held up in a bank robbery?" He's like, "Oh well, now," and he just goes into this big.
Oh, that dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I thought you meant Buster Scruggs.
So good.
That is a brilliant scene. Brilliant. I love it. It's
like,
so good. So good.
And then he pushes the gun in his face. Like,
and I didn't remember it was Clancy Brown that was in.
Clancy Brown.
The opening Buster Scruggs story, which is the table.
Yeah, the table. Yeah,
yeah, which is brilliant. And the two stories that I wasn't as keen on, weren't as bad. But the Tom Waits one is still for me is just the peak.
The Tom Waits is the gold miner guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's great. That one. I actually like the Liam Neeson one as well.
Do you know? I did not appreciate that one as much as I did this time. I really, I never appreciated that one at all. When I've seen
it's Dursley from Harry Potter.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, right. The guy with no arms and no legs.
Yeah. But that one really, I appreciated that one much more this time.
Yeah.
We've been watching Alone, obviously. The I don't know. You've been following the UK one.
So I'm up to episode 4 of Alone. We could probably talk about that just now. Right. See, as soon as this happens, I miss my wife and
oh man, I know,
and my kids, and you just see the phone.
Is that the Liverpudlian guy, the lad?
I don't know what it is, but every single one of them, as soon as they start talking about the family, the phone, you can see the phone coming out, going, "I'm tapping out."
That's it.
That's the killer. As soon as you start doing that,
because it's quite amazing on the 5th episode.
Oh no,
6th
not the liver
episode's-
pudding guy. He went kind of mental. Well, not mental.
No,
sorry,
you're
I
talking about Alan.
apologise. But
Alan, the long-haired guy,
no, he.
the one that got lost.
Oh no, not poor Alan.
I love.
he's,
I think,
he's having a
I
bad
love
time.
Alan.
No, but the bricklayer guy from Liverpool,
yeah.
the Wirral guy,
Aye.
he was feeling it. You
He-
could feel that
yeah,
the
he's losing
loneliness was getting
he's,
to him.
he's losing it a little bit.
And I could, because at one point he says that you can see why solitary confinement's a form of punishment.
Aye.
Is not a form of, is used as punishment, because he can
Yeah.
feel that he's going a wee bit kind of,
Yeah.
he's
Which is it's a shame because
he's
he's been
mentally
the one that,
kind of going wrong.
yeah,
not
he's
physically.
been the one. He's been the one that's been thriving the most as well. Really,
But
you could argue.
I'm watching the British one and I'm watching the American one at the same time, and honestly, the British one is laughable with the stuff that they're doing. The only one that's working out well, in my mind anyway, is she's a costume designer or something. She is.
That looks dead glamorous all the time.
Yeah.
She's
She's got like a
gonna win it.
log. She's got a log cabin. She's got a
gonna win
front door and all this kind of stuff. Nobody's got it. Other people
know.
have got like a tarpaulin,
I know.
and I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
know.
there's bears. They're gonna go right through that tarpaulin. Whereas in the American one, within like the first day they got dumped, they're like, okay, let's try and like find a place for the camp. They did the tarpaulin thing. The next day it was like log cabins were going up.
Yeah.
And the British ones are still like open to the elements.
No.
I'm like, you're not,
and bears.
you are not going to survive in that part of the world
And the
in a bus shelter.
Well, you're not seeing episode 5, but the snow's starting to come in as well now.
Yeah. Well, it is in the American. So in the American one, I'm like 8 episodes in or something, so they're a wee bit ahead. So they're on day 44, I think it is. The American one.
Is that on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Yeah, I don't know if it's on Netflix
I don't
in the
think
UK,
it's on
but it's
Netflix.
on Netflix in Canada anyway. I'd never heard of the show before, and you mentioned it. So is the UK one a new, like brand new? This is season 1 of the UK one, isn't it? They're all filmed in Canada, by the way. Like it's like White. They're all filmed in
yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Alone. Is it called Alone? The American one?
Yeah, it's just called Alone.
Was it Outlast?
No, Alone.
All right. There was a program called it Outlast. 16 survivalists in Alaskan wilderness. Most of the same, similar thing.
It's the same thing, yeah.
But
yeah, there was one guy, and he was talking about he just wanted his wife to be here and tell him it was okay, and I'm like, phone time.
Exactly, I know, totally. Talkie. Where's the talkie stick?
It's like
insane.
That's what I was saying to I remember
Mighty
watching
Bush.
it, and they start talking about the family, and then the next minute the phone's in the hand.
Yeah, I know.
Where did
totally.
that come from?
But that's what would do it for you, wouldn't it?
Oh no,
Really?
100%. Yeah. I mean, it's especially. I mean, it's you can. Oh, the American one. He caught a moose. He shot
Whoa!
a moose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're allowed to
so-
bring guns. That's cheating.
No. They're allowed to bring bows. They brought a bow.
Oh, a bow, right? Okay.
Yeah. So he shot this moose. He got it like right there, kind of thing. So of course
That
he
would
tracked
kill
it down, and then got it, and then he started like carving it up, and he got a whole bunch of stuff from this
hell.
one
Wow.
moose, and he's like, "Oh, this is fantastic! It's going to keep me like all through the winter." So he gets a medical check. He's lost 32 pounds. He's going, "But I'm eating moose every night."
Wow.
And they go, "Well, that's not good enough. You can't eat just moose."
What?
And it turns out that moose has the least amount of fat per ounce than any other animal on the planet.
I need to start eating moose.
He's basically starving himself to death eating
I'm
moose.
gonna go on a moose only diet.
Yeah. he said, he's doing his piece to camera. He goes, if you'd have told me before I started this show that I could eat as much moose as I want and I would starve myself to death, I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah, but I
No.
still don't believe you.
So apparently it's a thing. The best that he was told by the doctors and all that kind of stuff, go fish, because then you get those omega fatty oil things inside fish, and that'll get you bulked up. Because you need the fat, because otherwise what happens is that if the body senses that you don't have enough fat in the system, it will start eating itself.
Okay.
Which means that you're heading for organ failure eventually.
Well, that doesn't sound like a diet.
And obviously death at the end of that.
Right,
So,
okay.
yeah.
And on that note,
pretty grim.
Thanks, guys, for anyway, right, let's buzz through this. Your turn.
Is that it? All right, okay. Twisted Metal. We watched Twisted Metal, which is the Stephanie Beatrice.
You told
Rosa
us
Diaz.
last week, did you know?
No. Oh, I'm still watching it.
Oh, is it a TV show?
TV show. Yeah, it's based on the Sony video game.
Aye.
Still going through it. We've got like 2 episodes to go, so we'll probably finish that tonight. It's really good. Invasion started up. Yeah, it's funny. Will Arnett's in it as well. He plays the voice of Sweet Tooth, the big clown. He's great. Invasion started up.
What's that? Sorry, what's that on?
Paramount Plus. We've got it on.
I don't have that. No.
I don't know if it's on Paramount Plus in the UK though, because it's weird because it's Paramount Plus, but
It should be.
it's a Sony Pictures and Universal production thing, and it's on Peacock.
Right.
So none of them are Paramount. So I don't know why it's Paramount. But anyway,
Okay.
Invasion started up. 2 great episodes. Really digging this series. I didn't realize that Anne-Marie was into it, so I watched the first one by myself and then got shouted. Well, I didn't get shouted at, but she was like, "Why do you watch the first one yourself? I really like that show." And I'm like, "Okay." So
does it feel like it's going anywhere?
Yeah, but the last series felt like it went somewhere as well. It did.
I'm out.
Foundation is just layering it on. It's so good.
It's good.
Oh my god. Jared Harris is much more involved in this season. I don't know whether he had a word with the agents and said, "Can I get more parts in this bit or not?" But he's in it a lot, which is great.
Good.
And he's got a wee bit of comedy in it now, and there's kind of nice wee bits in there.
Nice one.
And then I watched Heart of Stone last night with the Gal Gadot, Jamie Dornan.
Beautiful Gal
Gadot. Gal Gadot, as Michael Sheen would probably pronounce it as.
It would.
Is it a great movie? It's all right. Is it a terrible movie? No, not really. It's a fairly good movie. It's kind of exciting.
It starts off very Jane Bond, doesn't it?
It reminds. So I was getting
anyway.
Mission Impossible 1/2 vibes from it.
It's
very much here's the old team, we need to build the new team type thing, so we can move on with the franchise.
I totally got
Sophie. Oh god, what's her name? Is in it as well. She's great. I like her in everything that she does. She was in Death on the Nile, and she was in Ratched, and oh god, what's her name? Sophie.
I very much got James Bond vibes off the beginning of it. I've only watched the beginning. If they ever want to do a female James Bond, Gal Gadot's your girl.
Yeah. What's her name? Sophie.
Sophie Okonedo.
Okonedo. She's great. I really like her as an actress. And she's been in everything recently. Oh, she's been in everything I've been watching anyway. She's great. She plays a character called Nomad, who's one of the kings of the they have these cards, playing cards. That's why it's called Heart of Stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Loved it. Well, I mean,
You liked
it's a
it?
good movie. I liked it, and if they make a sequel, I'll go and watch the sequel.
Oh, good. That's good. Nice one.
But yeah,
Nice
that's
to end on a happy
exactly
ending.
nice to be happy note. I think they've got a good franchise in their hands with that for Netflix.
Yes.
Although the what's it called?
Cumbernauld.
Cumbernauld, the Charlize Theron thing with the not mutants, but they're like superheroes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which I thought was an okay movie. There's a sequel and it's ready to go. Apparently,
Mhm.
it's gonna come out at some point as well. Was it called The Old Boys or something? No,
The
it's not
Old Guard. The Old Guard.
The Old
The
Guard.
Old Guard, dear.
Yes, The Old Guard. The Old Guard 2 is coming out in 2023. Thanks,
No, it's not.
Wikipedia.
Mm.
Yeah, it says released by Netflix in the United States in 2023. So,
No.
expect more from that. Anyway, if you liked what you saw and you want more things like that, then hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, just underneath the video there, and you will get timely reminders of when we put a new video up. And if you like what you saw, hit the like button and share as well on social medias, because it really does help the channel out, and hopefully we can grow as a community.
Get us up to 100 before Christmas, guys. Come
Get us up
on.
to, that's a wee Christmas present. Get us up to 100, please. Thanks. So
We've been doing this for 35 years now.
exactly, man and boy. It doesn't cost you anything as well, just your time, which I know is important. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye.